All right. Dirty Dozen, week 16. Last week, Papa E, you were 8 and
That's me.
4,
That's me.
which puts you at 98 and 82 and 1 on the season. I was a lowly 5 and 7, which puts me at 97 and 93 and 1 on the season. So you got me in percentage by a lot. I was doing so well until conference championship week, and then yeah. All right, but so we
Kind
got
of
it.
kind of shocks me because I'm just going with it.
Right. So we have an interesting little slate this week because again, uh, bowl week. We're not gonna do every bowl. We got a few bowls here. We got of course the Seahawks and the Bears. We'll get to those last. So first one we have James Madison at Oregon. Oregon is a 21
Oh,
and a half point
if I
favorite.
remember, I took Oregon.
You did. We're both going Oregon in this one. 21 and a half point favorites at home. Next, we have number 9, Alabama at number 8, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is a point and a half underdog in this one. So, Bama by a point and a half in this one.
I took OU, I believe.
Yes, we both took OU in this one. I think Venables shuts down Caleb DeBoer's offense. Next, we have number 11, Tulane at number 6, Ole Miss. Ole Miss, 16 and a half point favorites at home with no Lane Kiffin.
This was, I know it's 16 and a half, but it's kind of hard for me. But they're going to have the offensive coordinators. They're going to have, if the head coach lets them do their shit, they cover.
I think so as well. Next, we have Miami, number 10 at number 7, Texas A&M. Texas A&M 4-point favorite at home in this one.
A&M covers.
I think so as well.
Miami loses and starts a whole nother kind of Notre Dame bullshit. I deserve to be in. No, fuck you, Catholics. You don't. Get in the conference.
Weiner Dame.
Weiner Dame? That's
Yeah.
what we're going to call him from now on?
Well, for a minute here.
Weiner Dame is going to, well, they don't lose because they opted not to even be in a flipping bowl. That's kind of
They
how
were
many
supposed to be in the Pop,
they are.
and we are talking about, I think we are. Yeah, Pop-Tart Bowl. Yeah, they were supposed to be in the Pop-Tart Bowl.
But they didn't.
That's coming up in a couple picks.
They chose not to because they're pansies.
Right.
All right, next one.
This is the FCS semifinal game here.
Okay, so FCS, is that Division 2 or Division 3?
Division 2, I think.
I wish they'd go back to that because nobody knows the different.
Exactly.
The NCAA is still theirs.
But then they have the bowl, or they have the Elite
NCAA,
5, or the Conference 6, or whatever.
The third one? There's the FBS, there's the FCS, and there's something else.
Well, the FBS used to be the NCAA because that was a football bowl championship or some shit.
Yeah,
but
it's stupid.
Neither here nor there. This is not Division 1. It's the division below it. But again, you got Montana, 13 and 1 at 12 and 2, Montana State.
Hey, do you think Santa Claus shows up with how cold it's probably going to be?
Maybe,
because no matter where you go in Montana, it's not going to be warm.
I'm sure the Grinch will be there too, and I mean Santa Claus, some elves,
maybe some toys.
Maybe toys. Probably there. Toys for tots. I mean,
if there's toys, you think we can get any? I want to go get some toys. Let's go to Montana and get some toys.
So I got Montana in this one. I'm taking the points.
I'm pretty sure I took Montana State.
You did take Montana State in this one. Next, we have the Go Bowling,
which I've never heard of. Go Bowling as a company or whatever.
Oh gosh, I can't read that.
Do I need to try to decide?
No. Go Bowling Military Bowl, I think.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yep. We have 8 and 4 Pitt versus 8 and 4 East Carolina.
Would that be like Go Bowling with like?
I assume so.
With like bombs. You said military bowl. I mean, bombs. Well, anyway, I know you said Go Bowling. I'm pretty sure it was military.
Yeah, it looks like military. I don't know. Horrible handwriting. Not a lot of room. Not used to having to write all this extra stuff on here.
So who do we got again?
Sorry. Again, 8 and 4 Pitt versus 8 and 4 East Carolina. East Carolina is getting 6.5 in this one.
I took Pitt covering.
I got East Carolina covering this one. Next, we have the Pop-Tart Bowl, which is where Notre Dame is supposed to be.
Now, wait a minute. What kind of Pop Tart? There's like 300 Pop Tart flavors.
Well, it just says Pop-Tart Bowl. I don't know. It's probably a glazed one of some sort.
Well, they're all glazed except for the
Oh, no.
nasty, unfrosted
Not all of them.
ones.
Again, not all of them are glazed.
No, I'm just saying they have the nasty,
Exactly.
unfrosted ones. Who would want to eat those?
Ryan Clark.
Dude's artard.
Well, I mean, some people like the unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
One.
Maybe their family.
One.
Right, exactly.
One that
exactly.
I've heard of.
I agree.
And that's not been confirmed.
I agree. So we have 9-3 Georgia Tech versus 11-2 BYU. BYU 2.5-point favorites in this one.
Pretty sure I took BYU.
I took BYU as well. Next, we have the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. The 10-3 Virginia Cavaliers.
They couldn't call it the Steve Irwin Gator Bowl.
No.
The Steve Irwin Foundation couldn't have sponsored this.
No. Tax Slayer.
It's a lot better than being the Steve Irwin Ray Bowl.
Well, right, but it's the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. So again, we have 10-3 Virginia versus 8-4 Missouri. Missouri 7.5-point favorites in this one.
I took Missouri to cover.
I got UVA. I think they got a lot to prove after losing to Duke, for crying out loud.
Nah, they've been shoved under the rug. Missouri.
So next we have the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl.
Does this have a emu? Is this the one with the emu?
Yes, this will be the emu. Yes.
So why don't they just call it a Liberty Mutual Emu Bowl?
Well, because it's the Music City Bowl, because it's in Nashville.
But hey, if I'm Liberty, I'm like, you're naming this bowl after me, bitches.
Well, and which is crazy, and we can maybe talk about that in the off season about bowl naming, because
because
a lot of this is crazy. No, it's really crazy.
Some of them are dumb.
Because the next one we'll talk about that here. But so again, this is the Liberty Mutual Music City Bowl, 8-4 Tennessee versus 8-4 Illinois. Illinois is a 6.5-point dog in this one. So I took Tennessee by 6.5.
Illinois to cover.
I got Tennessee winning outright.
Illinois has been playing tough all year.
They have. They had a good
almost
season.
A touchdown. I think they covered.
So next we have the ReliaQuest Bowl, which is
the ReliaQuest Bowl.
Right. Exactly. See, that's what I don't understand is you have some of these that have like sponsors, but then the ReliaQuest Bowl, like what
happened to R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl?
Well, what's funny is because I'm positive actually that the Go Bowling Bowl is not the Military Bowl, because you know who that one's sponsored by?
Ooh.
Lockheed Martin. Again,
one of the manufacturer of military. Oh well,
why wouldn't it be, right?
We'll figure it out.
We'll put 1% back into this stupid bowl here, and you government just keep funding us all this money. Just keep it up. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to get political real quick. Okay, so Tennessee, Illinois. All right. So again, the ReliaQuest Bowl is 8-4 Iowa versus 10-2 Vandy. Vandy 4-point favorite in this one.
I think I took Vandy in this.
Both took Vandy in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought so.
So next we have the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, which is
okay. Hold on. And yes, we need to have one on bowl names. The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Imagine having a Cheez-It that was flavored like citrus.
That would be so bomb.
That would be so gross.
No, see,
right.
But see,
that's where we disagree.
I'm the guy that puts lemon juice in Bloody Marys, and yeah.
So who's in the Cheez-It Nasty Ass Lemon Bowl or whatever?
The 9-3 Michigan Wolverines versus the 9-3 Texas Longhorns. The Texas Longhorns are 4.5-point favorites in this one.
Okay, so if people have been watching, I'm not a fan of Texas. I don't think they're as good as they say they are. But Michigan is kind of fucked up right now. The head coach is in jail?
No,
or-
I think he's out now.
well, he's living on the streets with
I
a
wouldn't say he's
ankle
living on the
bracelet.
streets.
Well, he's not with his wife. He's not with his
He's probably
girlfriend.
he's probably living it.
I mean, he's got money. Maybe he has a hotel. Maybe he's
Maybe.
with side chick too. Who
May-
knows?
Right. I mean, he was
But-
trying to get Instagram models, so I mean, maybe he's got a friendship
But
with one of them.
I
But he can't
really-
leave Michigan, so it's got to be close.
I really think Michigan's going to lose this because of everything that's going on. The people that have said I'm out, they don't
Well-
want to be a part of it, and so Michigan. I'm sorry.
And Arkansas State and Texas too, which is a big deal.
I'm sorry, but I do think Texas gets them and gets them good.
I do as well. I think this could be an ass whipping. Next we have the 7-5 Nebraska Cornhuskers versus
Whose
the
quarterback is going into the portal?
Well,
I don't know.
He's got a knee injury, anyways.
Is he gonna
This
play
is
this
the
game?
no.
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 I'm pretty glad I didn't take Nebraska.
This is the Las Vegas Bowl, by the way. And they're playing the Utah Utes, who Kyle Whittingham, their coach. Last game he's coaching, not being fired, but he's just retiring.
And they're letting them do it. They're letting them.
Of course, they should.
Utah gonna blow them out.
Kyle Whittingham, yeah, exactly. Utah's gonna beat the shit out of him. I agree. Because he is a 6.5 point. I think it's it said. Oh, excuse me, 12.5. Doesn't matter. Utah's gonna whoop him. I know. So next we have the Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl, which is played at Yankee Stadium.
Which I want to say the Yankees are one of the ones that helped start this thing.
The Pinstripe Bowl?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
but what's cool is at least Bad Boy Mowers. They have them out here. Yeah, they do.
Okay, I've never heard of them before. But
Yeah, they're zero turns right across the street. That the guy has Bad Boy Mowers. They used to have a Bad Boy Mower shop before the tornado took it out. But the cool thing is they can make the stripes in the lawn,
right.
pinstripes. So who's in it? Who's in this one? I'm excited.
The 6-6 Penn State Nittany Lions
I'm not so excited.
versus the 7-5 Clemson Tigers.
I'm taking Clemson.
You are taking Clemson. I'm taking Penn State. I think Penn State's got something to prove here.
So does Clemson.
They're not firing Debo. The last one we have, though, we have the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
I wonder how much he pays, and he don't even live in Arizona.
Well, and that's what I was thinking. Why wouldn't you have this in L.A.?
Maybe because it was the cheapest bowl he could sponsor.
Maybe. But see, the one that the Huskies were in that we didn't talk about, but the Huskies won their bowl game by a lot.
By a lot.
But that was sponsored by Gronk. Now, was that Rob
I'm
Gronkowski?
pretty sure it was Gronk. That's the only one I know that goes by Gronk.
But could it have been like Gronk, the AI that Elon owns? But I think that's Grok, not Gronk. I don't know.
So what bowl was that?
The first one of the year. I don't know. Ask it Husky Bowl game.
What bowl game did the Washington Huskies play in this year? Well, that was the LA Bowl. The fucked up LA Bowl?
Is that what you said?
That's what
I don't
it sounded
know.
like. Okay, lady, stop.
But it was put on by Gronk. I thought it was Gronk.
Who
Yeah.
sponsored the Gronk Bowl? Now I got to hit search before she won't shut up.
Right. We'll see. Let's
Hosted
wait.
by Gronk.
Who's Gronk? Is that Gronkowski?
I guess that was the LA Bowl. Hosted by Gronk. Hosted by Gronk. Let's see if we get anything on here.
Wow, we have somebody watching. Thank you so much for tuning in, whoever you are.
You know what?
If you have any questions for us, you can
No,
comment
screw this.
down in the.
Did Rob Gronkowski sponsor a bowl for the
Who is-
NCAA football?
Who? Rob who?
L.A. Bowl. It was Gronkowski.
It is Gronkowski.
That's who I thought it was. I didn't even know there was a
Wow. I wonder how
Gronk.
much money he's got to put up for that. That's crazy. Good for Gronk, though. Shoot. And Snoop Dogg. So back to the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. We have the 7-5 Miami of Ohio, I think Redhawks, versus the Fresno State
Fresno
Bulldogs,
State.
8-4. 3.5 points for Fresno State. I'm going Fresno State as well. We're only doing 2 pro games this week because, again,
A lot of bowls.
we didn't even go through all of
It's
them.
bowl season, baby. Wait. I'm going to try to sound like a Southerner. It's bowl season. It's bowl season.
It's bowl season.
There's no L at the end here in the South. It's bowl
B-O-W.
season.
Right. So we have on Thursday night, we have the Rams at the Seahawks. Seahawks 1.5 favorite here at home in this one.
So I get the Seahawks. I really hope they would win. I just don't see it, especially after Darnold admitting the Rams give him issues.
And he's seen ghosts ever since then.
And I'm saying this is going to be a 1-point game. 1-point game, Rams.
I'm going Seahawks, obviously. And then in this next one, we're both going Chicago, but just for the putting on a wax here. Green Bay at Chicago. Chicago 3-point underdogs in this one at home. We're both taking Chicago.
I don't
see the Packers doing it. I don't.
I don't see why the Packers are 3-point favorites when
I don't
Micah
either.
Parsons, who's their best defensive player, is not in the. He's out the year.
And they just lost on the road to Denver.
Well, and the other thing is when they barely beat Chicago, and I say barely.
Caleb played like poo-poo.
Micah was on the sideline, and the Bears run the fuck out of the ball because Micah can't stop the run.
Yeah, but didn't Mike also sack Caleb to win the game? If I remember right.
He sacked him to the end of the game. But when it came down with the Bears' final drive, where was Micah? On the sidelines. That's where Micah's going to be.
That's okay.
Ben Johnson's going to play that, and I don't see – no.
I don't either.
I think Green Bay's season's done.
That's not done. They'll still make the playoffs. But
nah, I don't think they will.
I do.
I don't.
Okay. We would really have to pull it up.
All right. I'll pull it up.
No, we can do that on the other podcast. Because
the other podcast?
Yeah, this is already gone 16 minutes. You know, you were talking about going short. So
yeah, you're right. I do want to go short.
So
I just want to let me just see where they rank. So that's AFC. So Green Bay is 7th. If Detroit wins and Green Bay loses, Detroit's going to take them. Anyway, all right.
So again, thank you for tuning in to another Dirty Dozen Week 16.
To the ones and the nuns.
Next week will be interesting as well because
tomorrow we got our normal.
Did we go live? We didn't go live. See,
no, we're live. We're live right now.
Yeah, we should have taped, but it's all good.
We're live. We're good. We're live.
Well, see, then we should just go live for the other one now too, and just get it done.
We're live. We'll hit the live.
To the ones and the nuns. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. We can talk about this other stuff later.
Deuces.
This week's sponsors are the 6-passenger H-Jet MVP by Daihatsu. Not faster than a Lambo. Pure old Panther piss. Pick some up at your local liquor store. Bob the Builder. Squirtle Squirt Guns for young men 18 years and older. Joe's Porsche. They have the loaded 1989 911 on site now. Stop by and ask for Tiny. Rock Hard Cocking Service. Got a hole? Let me put my cock in it. Bill Nye Home Chemistry Kit. Let your kid find the cure. Marlboro Red Cigarettes. Fuck it, you're gonna die anyways. Poop Juice. Are you backed up? Haven't shit in a couple days? Poop Juice tastes like the name, but it does the job. Billy Boner Breakfast Hot Dogs. Your wife craves a big boner every morning. Looking for a career change? Want to work from home? Start your own business in vibrator repair. Check out our campus at the corner of BBC Avenue and Rabbit Butterfly Highway.